Welcome to another episode of Moonlight Emporium, presented by the Life and Soul Holistic Center and the Moonlight Potions and Charms. I am your host, Nikki Kirby, and our other fabulous co-host, he is out of this world and he's sitting on the beach right now. I mean, I wish I could be sitting on the beach having a good time, but this is what this man does for a living. He actually sits on the beach for a living and he has a good time bringing up spirits. His name is Tim Ravenwolf Greenfield. How are you doing, Tim?
I'm fantastic. The weather here in Somerville is really lovely, as you can see behind me. I'm coming to you from Jamaica as we speak. I thought I would get all festive in the spirit of voodoo for this session that we are going to be doing today.
Awesome. So for our first item that we got coming up is the familiar and the familiar kitten. Aren't they cute?
They are so adorable. For those that are new to the Emporium, familiars are a mainstay right across paganism. What they represent in witchcraft is totemic spirits that bind themselves to the witch. Whether you're a male witch or not, they don't judge. A familiar's job is to help guide you. They will sometimes bring you messages, and they're very good listeners. They're caring and compassionate. What this kit will bring to you is especially a greater awareness for what familiars can do for you. And again, it's designed to bring you in at the sort of starting level. It is a great kit. It'll help you develop a relationship with a familiar and get used to working with them. The quality of the kit is outstanding. It's totally amazing. And they are just so adorable. I mean, I could hold them for hours on end. I really could.
Yes, the familiar kittens, there's several different versions when it comes to Moonlight Potions and Charms that they offer as far as the familiars. They can be for people who, number one, can't have pets. There's some people out there who just for some reason their landlord don't want them to have a pet, or they're so allergic to the fur and all that other stuff they can't have one. But what it does is number one, they're sold separately. So each one of them comes with an adoption certificate as well. The little charm here, the moon charm with the cat sitting on it, comes on it as well. You can also buy this necklace separately as well. So plus on top of that, even if you just want a certificate, Moonlight Potions and Charms offers just a certificate for you and your familiar. And with each one of these includes a blessing. So that way you can be able to come closer to your familiar and be able to protect your familiar, because we all got to protect our familiars, don't we?
Oh, heck yes.
And they're really cute and they're very, especially with their little tail. See?
I love that tail.
Tails now. Oh, they're just adorable. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Such a cute kitty cat.
Us. And see, the great thing about it is you don't ever have to worry about it getting beat up or harmed unless you have another animal who loves to take off with your toys.
Then there might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay, so that is the familiar and the familiar kitten. So Tim, talk to us about what you're going to be doing as far as readings go for the Halloween Psychic Fair.
Oh, certainly. You can get readings from me over at Psychic Services. Click on my name. The type of readings that I do, I use tarot cards. I also do palmistry. I can also do past life regression. I specialize in many different forms of reading. I'm also a clairaudient, which means I pick up on more vibrations in the air. I do any kind of readings that you possibly want, from challenges to a single card reading. You can purchase a single reading, which lasts about 15 minutes, or you could purchase a double reading, which is about half an hour. I recommend the double reading because I can get more in depth with you. All of the readings that I do, I use my own personalized tarot deck, which spends her time resting, surrounded by my around with these crystals that I have right here. But I love doing them. I love getting to meet everybody, especially newcomers to the fair.
Awesome, awesome. And our next item is the Psychic Shield Candle.
Shielding is a big thing when it comes to psychic work. What this candle will do is will help you learn how to focus, not just using candle magic. But psychic shielding is a very big thing, especially now in the COVID ravaged America that we live in. Psychic work requires a lot of focus, a lot of meditation. What this candle does, and it's a very high grade candle, but it helps to create an ambience of shielding and protection when lit. Again, when it comes to shielding, there's so many ways you can shield. And I always find that people prefer to go with candles. Candle magic is as old as the hills itself. And these candles do really relax you, especially when you have them lit. They help you focus. And psychic shielding is what this candle will most definitely give you. So it's very well worth your money. As with all the candles that we have shown so far, they're very high grade candles, and they do exactly what they're designed to do.
Yeah, they do that, and the great thing about it is, if you want to be able to strengthen or cleanse your shield, which we need to cleanse our shields at least once a day minimum, more than that if we can possibly have time.
Yeah.
It'll help you do that. It'll help you to learn how to strengthen your shield. It'll help you to learn basically how you can push beyond your boundaries of being psychic as well, while being in protection, in like a protective bubble.
Yeah.
So I really do enjoy the artwork of this
Oh,
because,
it's fantastic artwork. It really is.
yeah, you got the lock right here. So nobody's going to get in.
That's how I feel every morning.
Oh, so that is the Psychic Shield Candle. And Tim, why don't you tell us about your class called The Veil?
Now, the Veil is a hybrid class. It's one of the last classes of the fair. It's going to be on the 28th. The class is designed to super enhance Samhain, which for newcomers to the store, Samhain is Halloween. In witchcraft, it's the end of our year and the start of the new year. So technically speaking, we're done with 2020 after Samhain. Thank God for that.
We're done with 2020. That's the thing. We hope we're done 2020.
Yes, I hope. The Veil class is going to be part seance and part class. The part class is going to go into how we're going to prepare to do the seance. I'm going to go into the history of what the Veil is, why the Veil currently is not working. There's been a lot of discussion about whether or not the Veil has stopped working, which of course it has. And we're going to look at this. And then for the last part of the class, we are going to be doing another seance dedicated to the Veil. The seating for the class, I believe, was extended to 20 people. Hopefully, it will be about 20 people. And so seats are still available. If you have ever wanted to be very close to this understanding of the Veil between the living and the dead, I thoroughly recommend you come to this class. Again, it's not anything evil, it's not anything dark. The aim is to build up enough energy to see what we can make manifest, especially a few days before Samhain itself.
Yes, and with that, our next item is the Ancestor Altar on the Go medium version.
The Altar on the Go series is really great for the Emporium. It really is. The idea is very simple, having portable altars. Ancestral altars are a big thing, not just in witchcraft, druidry, shamanism, but right the way across many areas of paganism. Everybody wants a compact altar, and when they turn to the ancestors, sometimes people find that they just don't have the space to dedicate it all to the ancestors. So what this kit does is, first of all, you get everything that you see on the screen, including your own matches. Literally everything that you see on the screen, you will be getting. It's a great way to connect you with ancestral spirits. The artwork is wonderful. The idea of the box itself, it is a reminiscence of Santa Muerta, which is also dedicated to ancestral worships. We have this idea of the skull, which is a staple, especially when it comes to ancestral worship. Again, it's a kit which is very helpful if you don't have the space to have an ancestral altar in your home. It's well worth the money and will help set you on your path. Again, you can take it any place you want, even to the deep reaches of space on the International Space Station, and it will still serve its purpose.
I want to see that all that stuff afloat. Woo! Woo!
I believe that would be interesting.
Yes, with the ancestor on the go, basically, you can actually pose the box in any way, but it was posed this way because when it comes to the Day of the Dead, their altars are in sections,
Yes.
sections, and it's to represent the earth, and then the middle one, and then the heavens, so that way they can be able to elevate their ancestors, because some ancestors actually do need elevation.
Yes, they do.
And you can't turn around and tell me that you don't have a Christian ancestor. Okay? You cannot tell me that, because everybody has a Christian ancestor.
Yes, they do.
And some people will get, kind of offended with that, but it was placed in there because you have to honor that. You may not have agreed with what they were believing, but you do have to kind of honor that. That's something that they would want to be on their, altar for them. And plus, on top of that, you got the little frog here, and it's a toy. It's a toy for the kids that have passed on way before their time. And then you have you got the candles, you got the ancestor oil, you got several different incense, as well as the matches. Plus, you got a plate so you can be able to put some food on there for them. And there's the fork so they can be able to eat it, you know. And everything comes very, very quick. It's convenient. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to put it out. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to put it back up. Bam, bam, boom, you're out. You're gone.
Convenience. It's 100% convenient.
And these are limited edition. So, like we said, when the ancestors decide to go, they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. But this was a great way of being able to honor your ancestors and be able to help elevate them at the same time. So that is the Ancestor Altar on the Go medium. And I think that's going to be it for this round of Moonlight. Thank you so much, Tim, for
My pleasure.
joining me. Don't get too much of a tan, because we don't want you to look like you're the devil while you're doing this. Okay?
I'll do my best.
Because I know those horns are covered right now. So
Yeah. You can't see them under the hair, but they're there. I'm kind of. I was kind of grinding them earlier. Trying to get them all ready for Samhain.
All right. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Blessings, everyone.
Blessings.